Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. If you are looking to cross that finish line from an IT novice to a certified, highly capable professional, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're tackling the software side of IT support. We're diving straight into the CompTIA A Core 2 exam, specifically the 220-12002 version, and exploring a completely new, incredibly helpful way to study for it.
Put yourself in the hot seat for a second. Imagine this. It's 2 a.m., your phone is absolutely blowing up, and a ransomware infection just hit your network. What is your literal first move, right? This exam isn't about just flipping through flashcards. It's testing if you can step up, secure those systems, fix complex software breaks, and handle an absolute IT nightmare like a total professional.
So here is our battle plan for today. Welcome to Core 2, breaking down the exam, the security shift, study with RE, and your next IT steps.
Section 1. Welcome to Core 2, the software side.
Okay, so if you just crushed the Core 1 exam, you know it was all about the physical hardware, motherboards, cables, getting things plugged in. It basically asked, can you build it and connect it? Well, Core 2 is the pivot. Now the question is, can you secure it? Can you fix it when the software inevitably crashes? And can you do it all professionally? We're talking operating systems, malware removal, and the day-to-day procedures that literally keep an IT department from catching fire.
Because you're dealing with live software environments, the stakes are high, and the passing score definitely reflects that pressure. You'll need to hit at least a 700 out of 900. That's up to 90 questions in exactly 90 minutes. So yeah, you have to be fast and you have to be accurate across both standard multiple choice and those tricky performance-based questions.
Section 2. Breaking down the exam into 4 key domains.
Take a look at this breakdown. A massive 56% of your effort needs to go into just 2 areas: operating systems and security. They are sitting heavy at 28% each. The rest of the test is rounded out by software troubleshooting at 23% and operational procedures at 21%.
Within those domains, the skill set you need is pretty wide. You've got documentation, backup strategies like the classic 3-2-1 rule, and fixing some really stubborn OS issues like boot loops. But here's what's brand new for this version. You now have to understand AI basics. Yep, you've got to grasp AI bias, spot hallucinations, and know the appropriate use policies for public versus private AI tools.
Section 3. The security shift, and why it matters.
Now, what's really interesting here is that CompTIA actively bumped up the security weighting. In the last version, it was 25%, but now it's sitting at 28%, which officially ties it for the heaviest domain on the entire exam.
And why the bump? Well, because it reflects the actual trenches of modern IT. Concepts like zero-trust architecture and modern detection tools, think EDR and XDR, they aren't just textbook theory anymore. They are literally how companies survive today. It's how you defend against massive threats like business email compromise, which, honestly, is causing even more financial damage right now than standard ransomware.
Section 4. Study with RE, scenario-based learning.
Look, staring down all this dense, highly technical material could be super daunting. But you actually have a secret weapon for this journey. Meet Ari. Ari is an adaptive AI coach created by the AI Bridge Foundation. They built this entire course around Ari specifically to be as helpful to you as possible. So instead of making you sit through long, dry lectures, Ari actually teaches you through dynamic conversation, adapting in real time to exactly what you need to focus on.
It's not just handing you a list of command line tools to memorize. Imagine getting a prompt like this. Event Viewer shows 47 critical errors from disk source over the past week. What does this tell you, and what do you do next? You actually have to think through it, diagnose the problem, and explain your fix.
Or how about this one? A user clicks a link in a phishing email. Walk me through your first 5 actions. By throwing you into these high-stakes, simulated situations, RE ensures you're learning by doing. You're solving problems exactly how you'll be expected to solve them on the actual job. It's incredibly practical.
And behind the scenes, RE is constantly tracking your confidence. So how do you know you're actually ready for the real thing? Well, once you're consistently nailing these troubleshooting scenarios, like rattling off the 7-step malware removal process without even hesitating, you'll know with absolute certainty it's time to book that exam.
Section 5. Your next IT steps, beyond A+.
Because once you pass Core 2, you are officially A+ certified. And that credential is a massive game changer. It immediately unlocks doors for help desk roles, desktop support,
field service, and even strict government IT positions. It gets your foot firmly in the door and keeps your momentum moving forward. But the absolute coolest part is that this is really just the beginning. The deep dive into security you take for Core 2 gives you a huge head start on your next certifications. Everything you're learning here about Zero Trust and malware sets you up perfectly for Network Plus and then Security Plus. And those three together, that's the CompTIA trifecta, the most highly sought-after stack in IT hiring right now.
The modern threat landscape isn't slowing down, and it is actively waiting for certified, capable pros like you to step up to the plate. All the tools and support you need are right here. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. If a major breach hit your network today, would you know exactly what to do next? Dive in, pick a topic, and let Ari help you find the answer.